Right.
Now we're good. Now I got it. So hi everybody. Real quick refresher. Didn't realize our mics were muted at the time. Um, we're first live reaction to the President's 2026 State of the Union. We decided to do this randomly because why not? If you're out there drinking, good luck. It's going to be bad. Drink responsibly. We managed to get it started right as they're entering. JB, are you ready for this? I will be
Yeah, I'm
updating
ready.
our counter thing. If you look down in our bottom thing down there, it actually shows up. We've got the lie counter, the mentions. We have Obama, Biden. Literally cannot read my own writing because I have it so small in there. Sorry, everybody. Uh, the illegals, transgender, woke, hottest country. How he praises his tariffs and bashes Canada. There will probably be numerous other ones. I know there's a bunch of bingo cards out there that are just going to be terrifyingly full. But I have to run and take care of my little one.
Go
JB,
take care of your son. I
JB
told
got
you I got
this.
this.
I know you got this. I just want to do our intro. But welcome to Queer and Present Danger reacts to the State of the Union. It's gonna be a mess and apparently really long. So wish us all luck. I need some coffee. Bye, everybody. I'll be back.
Man, to shut up no time. I love him.
I'm still here. You shush.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the State of the Union. Again, my name is JB. Listen, we already know what this is about to be. Let me go ahead and send some messages out to some people so we get some people in the chat. I am watching the chat. I am watching the State of the Union. We all know it's going to be a train wreck. Listen, look, what are y'all expecting? What are y'all expecting to get out of this today? How much lying do y'all think this man finna be doing? Because I know it's gonna be a lot. That's what I know. I know it's gonna be all kinds of lying and scamming and foolery. Um, you know what I'm saying? We are going to. It's gonna be a time. But y'all, let's watch. Let me just do this for a second over here because I want to give y'all my full reaction to everything as it comes in. Excuse me 1 second while I gather the children um, from all the corners of the market. We're going to run these numbers up. That's what we're going to do. We're going to run these numbers up. I expect large numbers. Let's see. We were trying to figure out a way to make it all like super cute for everybody. Tell me hi. Tell me where you're in from. You know,
My
all that
screen
good
is
stuff.
black still, but you can hear me. I'm speaking from the other area. As a note for anyone watching, we were working on ways to try to make it live, but it wasn't working well with us. So it may be a little bit of a delay on the video, and we are going to try to time our reactions a little bit. But if we're reacting to something that hasn't appeared on our video, just put up with us. We're doing our best.
No, they're going to be able to hear it as we do it when
Oh,
we do
that's
it.
right, because sound is being shared. Hooray!
Yeah,
The video, I don't know. The video might not be
go
there.
do what you got to do.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm
Goodbye.
giving us our caveats. Bye.
My goodness, listen. Can't tell. Ooh, why does Barron look like Barron looks so angry? I would be angry too if my daddy's name was Donald Trump. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would be upset. You know what I'm saying? Oh, listen, Melania. I was say she's a beautiful woman. I just wish her soul wasn't so terrible.
Mr. Speaker, the President's cabinet.
I don't even know who y'all was clapping for. Look at him. Ew, Marco Rubio, go sit down somewhere. Yeah, how dare you dap somebody up? Where is? There you are, Mason. I was like, where is Mason at? Oh, look, it's Susie Wiles. Oh, look at Pam Bondi back there, looking like she wasn't just in here a couple days ago yelling about the stock market. Also, I'm eating my dinner because I'm hungry. Y'all just go ahead to deal. I wonder how many Democrats are in the room. Like, I wonder if they all just was like, we're not doing this. We're not doing it. We don't have to. Oh, look, they got the one black man that's in the cabinet right there, and then behind him is is Sean from the Real World, or Road Rules, or one of them. And then that crazy lady from wrestling. You know who's not there? Wait, where is? You know who said I'm not doing this? Ketanji Brown Jackson, and that is the type of shit I'm going for. She said I don't have to. Oh, and Christy Nome got her face done just for this occasion. Howard Lutnick is there like he ain't been on the Epstein Island this whole damn time.
Christy Nome didn't get it done for this occasion. Christy Nome gets it done every Tuesday.
Don't take care of your son. But wait, where's Kash Patel? That's right. The women's Olympic hockey team said we don't have to do this shit either. Ooh, RFK and his brainworm. Hey, have you ever noticed that he looks like Megamind? He looked like an old Megamind. And oof, and then look at Tulsi Gabbard in the back. Look at that. Look at her in the back. You know, that's a traitor right there. Move on. If you bitches don't make your way down to the damn thing and sit down. You're not doing all this extra talking. Okay, so I'm just so glad that Baron's tie is not as long as his daddy's. Not they got Cash Patel parking cars. I hope y'all ready to clown because I'm clowning all night long. Not that I forgot the children's fund. She said she don't care. Do you? See, when Jared Moskowitz is, that's why Jared Moskowitz and that's why I'll be giving him the side eye, because there is no way I would be in that room. You wouldn't be able to tell me nothing. Oh, good Lord, that was scary. You ain't supposed to put Kristen on face that close to the screen like that. Oh, it's going to be quite a bit. There's going to be lots of sharding. Oh, who is that big headed? Who I want to know who is this? A big head and no chin. How dare you? Oh, and you said with Kotosi Gabbard. Oh, why does her teeth look like Gollum? Kotosi Gabbard's teeth hate her gums. I know we supposed to be like above all this, the shit talking, but I'm going to shit talk today.
Mr. Speaker, the President of the United States.
What? Ooh. You got the perp lineup. It looked like somebody punched him in the top of his head, though. Why is hair doing that? Hi, Golly. Listen, I appreciate it. I'm trying to run these numbers up. What? Did you see that? Do you see that tie? Oh, why do you have a tie of the president's face on it? You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Take your nose from out between his asshole.
I'm gonna try a selfie.
Maybe having Nick's face is so close to the damn camera. There go Al Green. Do it to him again, Al Green. That's right, Al Green. Tell him black people ain't apes. Tell him. Put it on the screen. I love Al Green. Are they supposed to be there? I hope they are there. And I hope as soon as he says something, he say something about it because he can't help himself. Fucking Fetterman. Fuck you, John Fetterman. And I mean that with my whole chest. All right, let's get this show on the road. Ugh. Look at the leading of mediocre white men. Momo! Hey, boo! Oh, why y'all put Uncle Benson at the front like that? You know he can't hear good. He about to get up here and say some bullshit. Listen. You know it, I know it. Move, just get on there and start talking. I ain't got time for you to do all this stuff. That's what I'm gonna start calling them. The League of Mediocre White Men. You know why they won't sit down and keep giving him the standing ovation? Because they know once he talks, it's going to be nothing but bullshit coming out of his mouth. And they trying to delay it as long as possible. And those people on that side who are like, I won't clap for none of you hoes.
Members of Congress have the high
We're not
privilege and
clapping for
distinct
you.
honor of presenting to you the President of the United States.
I know Mike Johnson be face down, ass up. I just know we do. Look at him. Why are you chanting USA like you at a football game?
Well, thank you very much, everybody. It's really
Have some
honor.
decorum, bitches.
Speaker Johnson, Vice President Vance, First Lady of the United States.
Baron, blink twice if you need help. Blink twice if you need help. I know you was born into this. You didn't choose it.
United States.
Erica Kirk is here.
Members of Congress and my fellow Americans, our nation is back, bigger, better, richer, and stronger than
yes, it
ever
is.
before.
Where, are they? Are they in the room with us? Al Green is out here holding it down like a G.
Less than 5 months.
They better not
from
make
now,
him put his
our
sound
country will
down.
Celebrate an epic milestone in American history, the 250th anniversary of our glorious American independence. This July 4th, we will mark 2.5 centuries of liberty and triumph, progress and freedom in the most incredible and
If we make it
exceptional
there.
nation ever to exist on the face of the earth. And you've seen nothing yet. We're going to do better and better and better. This is the golden age of America.
Is it? Is the gold in the room with us?
When I last spoke in this chamber 12 months ago,
That's good old
I
Momo.
just
We love Momo.
inherited a nation in crisis with a stagnant economy, inflation at record levels.
Here you go with this damn nation
a
in
wide
crisis shit
open
again.
border, horrendous recruitment for military and police, rampant crime at home, and wars and chaos all over the world. But tonight, after just that we have achieved a transformation like no one has ever seen before and a turnaround for the ages. It is indeed a turnaround for the ages.
It's bullshit. What are you talking about? I'll stick it out. Even white boys got a style. Hello, hello, Nerdy Guitar Queer. Nice to meet you.
And we will never go back to where we were just a very short time
You're never
ago.
going to do
We're
it.
not going
Don't
back.
do it. You're not going to do it.
Today
You're
our
not
border
going
is
to. They
secure.
didn't took him out this room again. They always fuck with Al Green.
Thank you. Today our border is secure.
They always fuck with Al
Our
Green.
spirit is restored. Inflation is plummeting. Incomes are rising fast.
If they hurt that man, I
The
swear to God.
roaring economy is roaring like never before, and our enemies are scared. Our military and police are stacked, and America is respected again, perhaps like never before.
Lies. Lie counter number one. Oh, I wish I had a soundboard. I could just be like, "Beep."
After
The one
4
they clowned
years
you at
in
Davos?
which millions
Shut up.
and millions of illegal aliens poured across our borders, totally unvetted and unchecked, we now have the strongest and most secure border in American history by far.
Oh, God. Him and this damn border. You got to keep the brown people out, I guess.
In the past 9 months, 0 illegal aliens have been admitted to the United States.
First and no, that's a lie.
But we will always allow people to come in legally, people that will love our country and will work
won't.
hard to maintain our country.
You tell lies. As long as their skin, as long as they pass the paper bag test.
The flow
No, I don't
of
wanna-
deadly
no, Mason, I don't
fentanyl
wanna
across our
to be
border
drunk
is down
tonight.
by a record 56% in 1 year.
Oh, I need to get a fact check out.
And
Hold on a
last year,
second. Let
the
me get
murder
the fact
rate
check
saw its
out right
single
now.
largest decline in recorded history. This is the biggest decline, think of it, in recorded history, the lowest number in over 125 years, year 1900. In fact, substantially before my wonderful father, I had a wonderful father, Fred, before he was born. Substantially.
You know what your
before he
racist
was
ass daddy?
born. That's a long time ago.
Yo,
He
racist
wouldn't
ass
like
there?
me to say that, but that's a long time ago. The Biden administration and its allies in Congress gave us the worst inflation in
They're
the
gonna be
history
on in a minute,
of our
y'all.
country. But in 12 months, my administration has driven core inflation down to the lowest level in more than 5 years. And in the last 3 months of 2025, it was down to
That is a lie.
1.7%.
That is not the truth either. It was 2.3%. You are telling lies.
Gasoline, which reached a peak of over $6 a gallon in some states under my predecessor, it was quite honestly a disaster, is now below $2.30 a gallon in most states, and in some places,
Say that man name one more time.
$1.99 a gallon. And when I visited the great state of Iowa just a few weeks ago, I even saw $1.85 a gallon for gasoline.
Yeah, you went to one place and saw that.
Mortgage rates are the lowest in 4 years and falling fast.
Oh, we're
And
not
the
gonna be
annual
making it
cost
to
of a typical new mortgage
SPLF.
is down almost $5,000 just since I took office. 1 year.
I didn't hear
And
catch
low
what he said, but I
interest
know it was
rates
lying.
will solve
I know it
the
was a lie.
Biden-created housing problem while at the same time protecting the values of those people who already own a house that really feel rich for the first time in their lives. We want to protect those values. We want to keep those values up. We're going to do both.
I would tell y'all
And
to
we are
drink
gonna
every time
keep
he
it
say
that
Biden's
way.
name, but if I do that, y'all gonna be
The
drunk.
stock market has set
How?
53 all-time record highs since the election. Think of that. 1 year. Boosting pensions, 401ks, and retirement accounts for the millions and millions of Americans. They're all gaining. Everybody's up, way up. In 4 long
can't- ain't
years, the
nobody doing
last
a live-
administration
a
got
live
less than
fact check.
$1 trillion in new investment in the United States. And when I say less, substantially less. In 12 months, I secured commitments for more than $18 trillion pouring in from all over the globe.
That doesn't mean anything unless they actually put things on the books. They ain't put it on the books. They just told you they're gonna do it.
Think
And
of
they
it,
will also tell
much
you
less
anything,
than
you
$1
dummy.
trillion for 4 years versus much more than $18 trillion for 1 year. What a difference a president makes.
Oh God.
A short time ago, we were a dead country. Now we are the hottest country anywhere in the world, the hottest.
There we go. There you go. There you go. He said the hottest country. Put it on your bingo card.
As thousands of new businesses are forming and factories, plants, and laboratories are being built, we have added 70,000 new construction jobs in just a very short
What's up?
period of time. It's
What's up,
getting
Justin?
bigger and bigger and stronger. Nobody can believe what they're watching. American oil production is up by more than 600,000 barrels a day, and we just received from our new friend and partner, Venezuela, more than 80 million barrels of oil.
Oh Jesus. I'm not even gonna touch that one. Like,
American natural gas production is at an all-time high because I kept my promise to drill, baby, drill.
here's the deal. The reason that the gas prices were so high before is because you made a deal with OPEC to stop doing barrels right before you left office.
More Americans are working
And they
today
just ramped
than
up
at any time
ramped up
in the
production.
history of our country. Think about that. Any time
That
in
part.
the history of our country, more working today. And 100% of all jobs created under my administration have been in the private sector.
You mean like all 5 of them?
We ended DEI in America.
Here we go with DEI.
We cut a record number of job-killing regulations, and in 1 year we have lifted 2.4 million Americans, a record, off of food stamps.
No, you didn't lift them off of food stamps. You kicked them off of food stamps, you jackass. That now they're just hungry.
And for all of these reasons, I say tonight, members of Congress, the state of our union is strong.
Thank you. And y'all know y'all lying.
Our
Look at them. Y'all all
country
know
is
you're
winning
lying.
again. In fact, we're winning so much that we really don't know what to do about it. People are asking me, please, 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 Mr. President, we're winning too much. We can't take it anymore. We're not used to winning in our country. Until you came along, we're just
Is the winning in the room with
but
us?
now we're winning too much. And I say, no, no, no. You're going to win again. You're going to win big. You're going to win bigger than ever. And to prove that point, here with us tonight is a group of winners who just made the entire nation proud. The men's gold medal Olympic hockey team. Come on in.
Okay. Did he just Oprah Winfrey us? Did he just, you got a car, you get a car, you get a car? I can't call them mediocre white men because they did win gold, but same. The women's hockey team was like, bitch, we're not coming. We won't be there. We're not going to show up. We're not going. Fuck y'all, and we hate it. So I'm watching women's hockey from now on. The rest of you can eat my ass, and I mean it. Y'all got too many teeth to be a hockey team. I don't believe y'all.
Go ahead. They do.
They're still mediocre. Oh, nope, that one in the front ain't got no teeth. Look at him, no teeth. That one's a real hockey player. Teeth gone. He's kind of cute till he opened his mouth. It was like, I don't know if that's meth or hockey, y'all.
I've ever seen them get up. And actually, not all of them did get up. But they beat a fantastic Canadian team in overtime, as everybody saw, as did the American women, who will soon be coming to the White House.
No, they're not. They already told you they're not coming. They already told you they're not coming. You're telling lies. Oh, does that mean I can't make fun of them? Because I'm going to make fun of them.
They were in the Oval Office before, and I just want to say a second very big congratulations to Team USA. But I have to say that, and I told them this, and we took a vote of the team. I said, anybody votes no, I'm not doing it. So they stood there, and they weren't about to say no, because I've never seen a goaltender play as well as goalie Connor Hellebuck.
He looks Russian like a motherfucker. He like he eat bail. I eat bail.
Think of it, 46 shots on goal, and I asked him, the one shot, the one where you put your stick in the back and it hit the neck of your stick and bounced off, you practice that, or was that a little lucky? He refused to answer that question. But I just want to tell you that
Because he can't speak English, he Russian like a motherfucker.
Hockey squad will be very happy to hear, based on their vote and my vote, and in this case my vote was more important, that I will soon be presenting Connor with our highest civilian honor, which we will be given, and which has been given to many athletes over the years. But when I say many, not too many, like 12, it's called
Oh my God, just
the highest
land the plane,
civilian
bitch.
honor in our country, the Presidential Medal of Freedom.
This man is sundowning before our very eyes.
Great athletes have gotten that, very great, the best, and I thought he deserved it. And I did take a vote, every single one of them. I said, I'm not giving it if anybody goes no, and every single one of them rapidly put up their hand. So I want to thank you. What a special job you did. What special champions you are. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Can you land this plane and move on to the shit we actually care about?
I'm also pleased to say that the next time the Olympic torch is lit, it will be here in America for the 2028 Olympics, and it's the summer version right in Los Angeles. We're going to do a good job in Los Angeles. And Los Angeles is going to be safe, just like Washington, D.C. is now one of the safest
Yeah, I was right,
cities
2.4%.
in the country.
I wish he would stop telling this lie about my city. I really wish he would
And this
stop
year,
talking about
and I must say I
DC.
got 'em both.
You don't know nothing about it.
In
I
the first
can't
term,
stand it. It pisses me
I was
off.
disappointed because I didn't think I'd be the president when this happened. But strange things took place. And now I've got them because I got the Olympics, I got the 2026 FIFA World Cup, and I wanted to claim the 250th, but I didn't get away with that one. I couldn't claim that one for myself. But we're getting the World Cup, so we have the World Cup and the Olympics coming, and that is exciting news.
He's having a stroke between our very eyes.
So this will be a year to celebrate our country and the heroes who have kept it free. Men like Buddy Taggart. At age 17, Buddy volunteered to defend America in World War II, serving in the Pacific under the great General Douglas MacArthur. He fought bravely in the famous Battle of Manila, worked so hard. He was badly wounded and almost killed by enemy machine guns in Luzon. And 81 years ago this month, he liberated the largest internment camp in the Philippines, one of the largest anywhere in the world.
So then why are you trying to bring
Earned
internment
many
camps
honors,
back,
including
bitch?
a Purple Heart and a Bronze Star, came home, started a family, and tonight he is in the gallery looking forward to July 4th, 2026, his 100th birthday.
He don't know where he at. They don't know where he at. I know he could have got me sitting next to this brown person.
So, Buddy, you're a brave man, and we salute you. Even in times of challenge, setback, and immense heartache, the spirit of 1776
Oh, you know he can't.
has always shone through very brightly. It was July 4th of last year when floodwaters tore through a girls' summer camp in Central Texas. One of the worst things I've ever seen. I was there, rising 26 feet in the matter of minutes, tragically claiming many, many lives. You all remember that one. As the waters threatened to sweep her away, 11-year-old Millie Kate McClelland closed her eyes and prayed to God. She thought she was going to die. Those prayers were answered when Coast Guard rescue swimmer Scott Ruskin descended from a helicopter above. Nobody knew where he came from. It was Scott's first ever rescue mission, a young guy.
Thank you,
Very
Kylie.
brave,
Your cuts to FEMA
very,
helped
very
create
top,
that.
Always top in his class, and he lifted not just Millie Kate, but 164 others to safety.
I mean, congratulations or whatever. No, actually, I'm not going to do that. That was very brave, and that was a great thing that he did. I don't know why you're in the room with this
People
motherfucker.
watched Scott from a distance, and they couldn't believe what they were seeing. The winds were blowing, the rain was pouring, everything was going like it. They said, wow, that's something. Tonight, Scott and Millie Kate are here together, reunited.
Wow, that's
for
something.
the very first time. Thank you, Scott, Millie Kate.
Oop, I just got a message saying my stress was high. They're stressing me out. Why is my watch like, hey, calm down, bitch?
And Petty Officer Ruskin, I'm pleased to inform you that I am now awarding you the Legion of Merit for extraordinary heroism, which is what it was, extraordinary heroism. Thank you.
I mean, I'll give credit where credit's due.
And I'd like to have the military aide to please come down and take care of the service. Military aid, thank you very much. Take care of that very important.
Yeah, well, you did it. You.
Thank you very much. From 1776 to today, every generation of Americans has stepped forward to defend life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And they're really doing it for the next generation. But now it's our turn. Together, we're building a nation where every child has the chance to reach higher and go further, where government answers to the people, not the powerful, and where the interests of hardworking American citizens are always our first and ultimate concern. That is the debt we owe to the heroes.
Unless your name is
who came
Elon Musk and
before
Peter
us,
Thiel.
and that is the promise we must keep.
He's just telling
to
lies.
America for our 250th year. Last year, I urged this Congress to begin the mission by passing the largest tax cuts in American history, and our Republican majorities delivered so beautifully. Thank you, Republicans.
Ooh, just wait. But just wait, bitch. Just wait. Because a lot of the stuff that's going to really fuck us up don't go until after he leaves office. He knew what the fuck he was doing.
All Democrats, every single one of them, voted against these really important and very necessary massive tax cuts. They wanted large-scale tax increases to hurt the people instead. But we held strong, and with the great, big, beautiful bill, we gave you no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security for our great seniors.
That's actually a lie. That's not how that works. You are still taxed on your tips, and you're still taxed on your overtime. You just might get it back on your taxes.
We also made interest
Try
on auto loans tax
someone else.
deductible the first time, but only if the car is made in America. Recently in Pennsylvania, I met Megan Hemhauser, a devoted mom who's homeschools her children, beautiful, 2 children, during the day while waiting tables at night as her husband works overtime operating very heavy equipment. Megan is here this evening, and she's happy to
I like to operate
tell
heavy
you
equipment.
that she is so much richer because with no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and our expanded child tax credit done again by Republicans, Megan and her husband will take home more than $5,000 extra just for the year, cutting her tax bill in more than half.
Right, because it's coming out of the taxes. It's not really no tax on tips. You're still paying the taxes.
Megan,
You are
please stand
telling
up. We're
lies.
fighting for
And the
you.
only way that works. Listen, that one. Oh, that face. That one right
Thank you,
there.
Megan.
That girl right there.
We're fighting
That's
for
all
you,
of us.
Megan.
She was like, girl,
Under
sit
our
down.
bill, parents like Megan can also activate their children's brand new Trump accounts. And I didn't name it. I did not name that.
I didn't name it. Yes, you did. You're a lie. You tell the lie.
Nobody believes me, but I did not name it. It was named by a very tall man sitting right there in the third row. Nice man, a good man. Tax-free investment accounts for every American child. This is something that's so special and has taken off and gone through the roof. Millions will be pre-funded courtesy of the U.S. Treasury and private individuals like Michael and Susan Dell, who have donated $6,250,000,000 to fund the Trump accounts for 25 million American children. They're great people.
You know, they're not in the room. They're not in the room.
When I asked Michael Dell, how do you make all that money? He said, well, I just sat on my dorm in school, and I made computers, and I'd sell them to people, and I just kept selling and selling and selling, and pretty amazing story. That's called the American dream. He sold a lot of computers, a lot of those laptops, so I congratulate him on that, but I really thank him and Susan, as well as others like Brad Gerstner, a very tremendous guy. He was behind it right from the beginning.
Hello,
Brad
Brad.
Gerstner. Thank you, Brad.
Hey, my baby. Who's it?
So with
Let's see who that was.
additional contributions, these young people's accounts could grow to over $100,000 or more by the time they turn 18. Think of it. How much money is that for somebody that started with nothing? Over 100,000, could be much more than that. To make this investment in our children's future,
It ain't.
go to trumpaccounts.gov. Trumpaccounts.gov. And a lot of people are doing it. It's setting every record in the book. It's popular. They knew what it was going to take. I'm so proud of them. I'm so proud of the people that got it started. And now it's just taken off. One of the primary reasons for our country's stunning economic turnaround, the biggest in history, where the Dow Jones broke 50,000 4 years ahead of schedule, and the S&P hit
Not Rob Schneider.
7,000, where it wasn't supposed to do it for many years, were tariffs. I used these tariffs, took in hundreds of billions of dollars to make great deals for our country, both economically
you got to pay it all
and
back.
on a national security basis. Everything was working well. Countries that were ripping us off for decades are now paying us hundreds of billions of dollars. They were ripping us so badly, you all know that. Everybody knows it. Even the Democrats know it. They just don't want to say it. And yet these countries are now happy, and so are we. We made deals. The deals are all done. And they're happy. They're not making money like they used to, but we're making a lot of money. There was no inflation, tremendous growth, and the big story was how Donald Trump called the economy correctly, and 22 Nobel Prize winners in economics didn't. They got it totally wrong. They got it really wrong. And then just 4 days ago, an unfortunate ruling from the
Here comes
United
Tig, y'all.
States
We in
Supreme
trouble.
Court. It just came down. It came down.
I got to be
Very
good now.
Unfortunate ruling. But the good news is that almost all countries and corporations want to keep the deal that they already made, right, Scott? Knowing that the legal power that I, as president, have to make a new deal could be far worse for them, and therefore they will continue to work along the same successful path that we had negotiated before the Supreme Court's unfortunate involvement. So despite the disappointing ruling, these powerful country-saving, it's saving our country, the kind of money we're taking in. Peace protection.
We pay the tariffs, you jackass.
I fucking can't. I motherfucking can't. I swear to God, I was laying in bed, helping him get to sleep, and I was sitting there going, woo, woo. Hi, everybody, I'm back. Fuck this idiot. Holy shit. I'm losing my mind in there.
Takes back, y'all.
Sorry, I'm back. Hello. Hi. Oh.
Paid for by foreign countries will, like in the past,
Okay.
substantially
Let me just
replace
see.
the modern
I
day
think I know there
system
was
of
supposed to be.
Tariffs don't
making a great
pay.
financial burden off the people that I love.
We pay the tariffs. We pay them. I wish you would stop trying to tell this lie like we don't pay them.
Moving forward, factories, jobs.
Why y'all ain't tell me I was so damn shiny?
Trillions and trillions of dollars will continue pouring into the United States of America. because we finally have a president who puts America first. Put America first. I love America.
Do you?
For decades before I came along, we had the exact opposite. From trade to healthcare, from energy to immigration, everything was stolen and rigged in order to drain the wealth out of the productive, hardworking people who make our country great, who make our country run.
That's because of your turkey.
Oh, real quick, because I know they were hiding it. Did you actually know what happened with Al Green?
He had a video. Oh, he had a sign that says "Black people are not apes."
Yep.
And so
That's why they escorted him out. He didn't say anything. He just held up a sign.
They came into our country. You allowed that to happen. And record-setting
Crazy.
inflation that cost
Crazy.
the typical family $34,000 in just a speck of time. Now the same people in this chamber who voted for those disasters suddenly used the word affordability, a word, they just used it. Somebody gave it to them, knowing full well that they caused and created the increased prices that all of our citizens had to endure. You caused that problem. You caused that problem.
Somebody cuss his ass out. Hakeem Jeffries, get up there and cuss his ass out. Give him a little rap like you normally do.
They knew their statements were a lie. They knew it. They knew their statements were a dirty, rotten lie. Their policies created the high prices. Our policies are rapidly ending them. We are doing really well. Those prices are plummeting downward.
They're not, though. But they're not. But they're
So,
not.
real
Where?
quick,
Are the
couple
low
quick
prices
notes
in the room with us?
For a fact check, because I found PolitiFact is actually doing a fact check.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Do you want to hear a couple?
Sure.
Inflation is plummeting. Inflation actually went from a very high, like 8% under Biden following the COVID pandemic, and within a year, or within 2 years, excuse me. Let's see, it was April of 2022. By April of 2023, it had gone down under almost to 5%, and then July of 23, it was down under 3%. It has not actively gone down since then.
Since the passage of the Unaffordable Care Act, sometimes referred to as Obamacare, big insurance companies have gotten rich. It was meant for the insurance companies, not for the people. With our government giving them hundreds of billions of dollars a year as their stock prices soared 1,000, 1,200, 1,400, and even 1,700%.
If the Republicans had let us have a public option like Obama wanted, we wouldn't be in this situation to begin with. But they wouldn't let a public option go through. Play with yourself. Play with somebody else.
Insurance companies, and instead give that money directly to the people so they can buy their own health care, which will be better health care at a much lower cost.
That's not how that's going to work.
No, it isn't. Insurance companies have never worked for the American
I know
people.
Raphael Warnock wanted to say something so bad.
In addition, my plan requires maximum price transparency. That's a big deal. Sounds so simple, so big. And I did that in my first term, and the Democrats immediately terminated it with full knowledge that they were doing a very bad thing for the people. Costs were going to go way up, and that's what happened. And now I'm bringing them way down on health care and everything else. I'm also ending the wildly inflated cost of.
I think he thinks it's opposite day.
Like it's never happened.
He does. He's just having a whole, like, I'm living in my own little dreamland moment.
Steny Hoyer.
Other presidents tried to do it, but they never could. They tried. Most didn't try. But they tried. They certainly tried. They couldn't do it. They didn't even know close. They were all talk and no action. But but I got it done. Under my just enacted Most Favored Nation agreements, Americans who have for decades paid by far the highest prices of any nation anywhere in the world for prescription drugs will now pay the lowest price anywhere
No, we
in
won't.
the world for drugs.
No, we won't.
Anywhere.
That ain't
No, we
true
won't.
at all. That isn't how that isn't.
That's
that
not
isn't
that's
what's
not how that
happening.
works.
That's not what's happening. We're still gonna
I
have
think-
to pay higher than most countries.
So in my
Kali, I think the answer to this whole thing should be cite your source. Oh, look at Byron Donalds back there, looking like he about to rob somebody.
I took prescription drugs, a very big part of healthcare, from the highest price in the entire world to the lowest.
It'll be Kool-Aid and cake, because these hoes is drinking the Kool-Aid.
Price differences of 300, 400,
That's not how-
600%.
That's not how
Wait.
percentages work. So we're getting paid to do drugs now? Is that what he just said? Did this idiot just say we're getting paid to do drugs?
He just said 300, 400, 500%. How, Sway? How, Sway? Please explain it to me. Like I'm five. How are they gonna give us money to eat take the drugs?
Didn't you know we getting paid to take drugs now?
She and her husband have struggled with infertility. They turned to IVF. One drug has been costing Catherine $4,000 to purchase.
Insane.
But if you
Absolutely
visit
The
insane.
Republicans want to get rid of IVF.
RX website and got
Yeah.
that same drug that costs $4,000
Baby, listen, I would be rich if I got paid to take my meds.
Real quick, can you all hear me okay?
Can y'all hear Tig?
Catherine, we are all praying for you.
I want to make sure I'm not yelling at my
A great mom.
at my monitor for no reason.
Yes, they can hear you.
Okay. Most,
Maybe he got the
most
trad wives
boomers
locked up.
go over the border to get their drugs right now, so I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Codify my most favored nation program into law. Now, the one thing I'm not sure it matters because it's going to be very hard for somebody that comes along after me to say, let's raise drug prices by 700 or 800%. But John and Mike, if you don't mind, codify it anyway. They may do it. Codify it anyway. Thank you.
They're trying to get drugs much less.
Energy demand from AI data centers could unfairly drive
Oh,
up their
what the hell
electric
happened?
utility
Hold on
bill.
just a second. I might have accidentally minimized
Did you do something?
There it is. I fixed it. I minimized it on accident. Sorry, everybody.
You know what that is?
You could hear him. You couldn't see him. Don't worry. I was trying to protect you all. That's what was happening. I was trying to protect you all.
Hold on, hold on.
Can build their own power plants as part of their
You in here talking all the time. Doesn't mean I can't.
one's prices will go up, and in many cases, prices of electricity will go down for the community and very substantially down. This is a unique strategy never used in this country before. We have an old grid. It could never handle the kind of numbers, the amount of electricity that's needed. So I'm telling them they can build their own plant. They're going to produce their own electricity. It will ensure the company's ability to get electricity while at the same time lowering prices of electricity for you and could be very substantial for all of you cities and towns. You're going to see some good things happen over the next number of years. Another pillar of the American dream.
That's how most of us feel, sir. That's how most of us
Baby, he
feel.
sleep.
With us tonight is Rachel Wiggins, a mom of two from Houston. She placed bids on 20 homes and lost all of those bids.
I don't want to be here.
Investment firms that
This is my
bypassed
nap
inspection,
time, and I
paid
gotta
all
listen to
cash,
this
and
old
turned
idiot
those houses
ramble
into
without
rentals,
any
stealing
coherence.
away her American dream. He was devastated.
That man said that man is all of us. Like, just, oh God.
I signed executive
We
order
relate. Don't
to ban
worry.
large Wall Street investment firms from buying up in the thousands single-family homes.
If you look at, I want you to turn around and look at the person behind you named J.D. Vance. He does that. He buys farms. He buys homes.
Yep.
He's a part
Now
of
I'm
that.
asking Congress to
So
make that ban permanent because homes for people, really, that's what we want. We want homes. for
Homes have
people,
been a problem
corporations,
for decades.
corporations,
I don't know what the fuck he's
corporations.
talking about.
Rachel, thank you very much. Good luck with your home. You'll get one soon.
you gonna give him a home? You buying him one?
We're
They
also
don't even know who to
working make
focus
it
on. They just
easier
went,
for
these people.
Americans to
Look at
save
these
for
people.
retirement and
Because the cameramen don't even understand who he's talking to.
Social Security and Medicare, they are not protecting it for our seniors. We will always protect Social Security, Medicare.
You are ending
How?
Social Security.
How?
The
How are you doing
Republicans were ending Social Security. Hold on a
Since I
minute.
took office,
They've been trying to kill Social Security for
401k balance
years.
is up by at least $30,000. That's a lot of money. We have millions
You tell
and
lies.
millions of
Mine ain't.
people, because the stock market has done so well, setting all those records.
The stock market isn't average Americans. Do I need to pull up what an average American? How many Americans invest in the stock market? What?
Contributions from an employer. To remedy this gross disparity, I'm announcing that
Oh, he's shitting on himself right now.
He just took a poo.
Workers, great people, people that built our country, access to the same type of retirement plan offered to every federal worker. We will match your contribution with up to $1,000.
Elizabeth Warren's like,
each year,
what the fuck are you talking about?
as we ensure that all Americans can profit from a rising stock market. Let's also ensure
Holy shit.
members of
When you
Congress
exclude
cannot corruptly
401ks and
profit from
IRAs,
using
which
insider
IRAs
information.
maybe, but when you exclude 401ks, only 21 to 35% of Americans are invested in the stock market. Most of them are retirement stuff.
I don't know what he said that made Elizabeth Warren
I
clap.
stood up for that. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Did Nancy Pelosi stand up if she was here? Doubt it. Pass the Stop
You see?
Insider Trading Act without delay.
No, they'll stand up for that because guess what? It would include you and your family. There's
Oh,
Republicans.
he'll make a
not
carve out for
standing.
himself.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't sure if anybody even on this side was going to applaud for that. I'm very impressed. Thank you. I'm very impressed. But when it comes to the corruption that is it's plundering America.
Yeah,
There's been
you're a
no
part of it.
more stunning example
$2
than
billion. $2
Minnesota.
billion.
The members of the Somali community.
Hey, if I can
Here we
get a
go.
scratch off,
Snoop.
nice, I'm there.
$19 billion from the American taxpayer. Oh, we have all the information. And in actuality, the number is much higher than that.
No, it's
and
not.
California, Massachusetts, Maine, and many other states are even worse. This is the kind of corruption that shreds the fabric of a nation, and we are working on it like you wouldn't believe. So tonight, although started 4 months ago, I am officially announcing the war on fraud to be led by our great Vice President J.D. Vance.
Oh, you gonna bring the Big Front, the Froster, and Shoe?
Mm-hmm. They're in the house. Everyone, they're already in the house.
The call is coming from inside the house.
The call
ho.
is from inside the house. Everyone.
We'll get it
Cite
done.
your sources, ho.
And if we're able to find enough
Like you got that couch done.
fraud, we will
Yep.
actually have a balanced budget overnight. It'll go very quickly.
Oh, yeah,
That's the kind of money you're talking about. We'll balance our budget. The Somali
You've
pirates
added
who ransacked
trillions to
Minnesota
it.
Remind us that there are large parts of the world where bribery, corruption, and lawlessness are the norm, not the exception. Importing these cultures through unrestricted immigration and open borders brings those problems right here to the USA.
Look, someone's trying to keep Ilhan from jumping up and being like, oh, I'm gonna get you.
Rent, taxes, and perhaps most importantly, crime. We will take care of this problem. We're going to take care of this problem. We are
Literally, yeah,
Yes, fuck eyes.
yeah, fuck ice, right on the thing. But also, did you see out of the corner of that, Ilhan was saying, "I'm calm, I'm calm." That was
Yep.
that was twice, like just, "I'm calm, I'm calm."
Delilah Colton was only 5 years old in June 2024 when a 18-wheel tractor trailer plowed into her stopped car traveling at 60 miles an hour or more. The driver was an illegal alien.
He was a
lettered by
drunk.
Joe Biden and given a commercial driver's license by Open Borders.
Nope, he didn't give him shit.
California. Doctors said Delilah would never be able to walk or talk have a good life. She wouldn't even be able to eat again. But against all odds, she is now in the first grade learning to walk. And she's here this evening with her dad, Marcus, a fantastic man. Delilah, please.
He don't like he want to be there either.
Please stand up.
Now, what are you going to tell the person who can't walk to stand up? You's a bitch. You's a bitch.
So
I do too.
I will give a quick note of I cannot stand that he's using this story the way that he is. I am happy to hear that that girl lived through it. I unfortunately saw that video of that impact, and it was actually very sad. But how dare he? How dare he use that?
That's why tonight I'm calling on Congress to pass what we will call the Delilah Law, barring any state from granting commercial driver's licenses to illegal aliens.
I mean, listen.
And yesterday, as you probably saw at the White House,
It's a tragedy and things happen.
Yeah. That it could have been a white guy from Arkansas, and he would never do it.
Immigration, people came into our country, how we allowed this to happen with our open borders. These are the angel moms and families that for decades our government betrayed and our media totally ignored. It was terrible. Hard to believe, actually. In 2023, a 16-year-old high school cheerleader named Elizabeth Medina was supposed to perform in her town's Christmas parade, but she never arrived. Her mother, Jacqueline, went home to look for her, and she found her lying dead in a bathtub, bleeding profusely after being stabbed 25 times. Elizabeth's killer was a previously arrested illegal alien who had broken in and brutally extinguished the brightest light in her family's life, violently and viciously. The heartbroken mother is in the gallery to remind everyone in this chamber exactly why we are deporting illegal alien criminals to our country.
You're deporting U.S. citizens, you piece of shit. Fuck you.
Fast. We don't want them.
He's exploiting these people. Yes.
Yeah, no, this is all sound bites.
This is all sound bites. This is a fucking dog and pony show.
Yep. Tragedies, yes, but here's a fun fact. Violent crime committed by immigrants, even crime in general committed by immigrants, less than any other group in the country.
Before I got involved, but indeed they would do it all over again if they ever had the chance. If they ever got elected.
Oh yeah, this would be a great time to ring up Petty. Thank you for that, Mason.
The only thing standing between Americans and a wide open border right now is President Donald J. Trump and our great Republican patriots in Congress. Thank you.
The border has never been open, you jackass. Stop saying that.
Democrats in this chamber have cut off all funding for the Department of Homeland Security.
Good.
All cut off.
Good.
They have instituted another Democrat shutdown, the first one costing us 2 points on GDP. 2 points we lost on GDP.
Oh no, they stood up for something. Who knew? Who knew the Democrats had a backbone?
The agency responsible for protecting Americans from terrorists and murders. Tonight I'm demanding the full and immediate restoration of all funding for the border security, homeland security.
You can demand what you want.
Demand whatever you want.
We on the same page. You can demand whatever you want. That don't mean shit.
There's snow. We have no money because of the Democrats, and it would be nice. I'd love to give you a hand at cleaning it up, but you gave no money. Nobody's getting paid. It's a shame. So you have to think about it. We have, in case you didn't know, pretty large snowstorm.
Homeland Security does not do snow removal, you jackass.
Yeah. What do you think they do?
Is how it gives Americans the chance to see
What do you
clearly
think
what
that
their-
you
Listen,
think
I
ICE
love these people going vegan sleep. I
is,
love it.
is he thinking that ICE stands for ice removal? What's wrong with this man?
Along with my administration in reaffirming a fundamental principle. If you agree with this statement, then
So-
stand up and show your support. First duty of the American government is to protect American citizens, not illegal aliens.
Why would they stand up for that?
This man is evil, vindictive, and small.
Yeah. Like here's a quick question for you. Is it the duty of the United States president to come together and unite the people? Yes. You haven't done a damn thing. You are supposed to represent the entire country. You petty little piece of shit. People who fall for this are the worst. Look at them sitting down. They must not care about America.
He is taking a full shit.
Yeah, he's like, thank you all for covering up the fact that I crapped my pants a 5th time. That man right there was on a space shuttle. He's flown multiple missions in the military for this country. You don't think he's been here for the country when old Bone Spurs back there hasn't done a motherfucking thing? Here's another fun thing.
It's only been an hour. It's only been a little bit more than an hour. He's
The
only been
Joint
talking for
Chiefs,
an hour.
the Joint Chiefs didn't stand up. The Supreme Court didn't stand up. So
Shame. You should be ashamed of yourself not standing up. You should be ashamed of yourself. That is why I'm also asking you to end deadly sanctuary cities that protect the criminals and enact serious penalties for public officials who block the removal of criminal aliens.
Tell 'em you have
In
killed
many
Americans.
cases, drug lords, murderers all over our country, they're blocking the removal of these people out of our country. And you should be
release the
ashamed of
files.
yourself.
They're trying to drown it out. That's all they're doing.
That's all they're doing.
Bunch of fucking tools.
Perhaps most importantly, I'm asking you to approve the Save America Act.
The Save
Just on
Act
the
is such a
Democrat side.
crap thing.
Stop illegal aliens and others who are unpermitted persons from voting in our
Oh my God,
sacred
that lizard man.
American
Oh.
elections. The cheating is
that-
rampant. in
ugh.
our elections.
No, it isn't.
Rampant.
It isn't.
It's very simple.
No, I
Oh
know
my
who that
God.
is.
All voters must show voter ID.
They already have to show ID, you piece of shit. It is a poll tax.
We don't have a problem
It is-
with voter ID. We have a problem with
It
the
is
poll
a poll
tax.
tax. It is a way to prevent people from voting. Like, come on now.
Voters must show
This is voter
proof
suppression
of
at its finest.
citizenship in order to vote.
They already have to, you dipshit. You don't understand the law. Tell me you don't understand the law without telling me you don't understand the law.
Mail-in ballots except for illness, disability, military, or travel.
That's already what it is.
That's already how
That's
it
already
is.
how-
That's
how
already
you
what it
have
does.
to do
It'd
it.
be an easy one, and by the way, it's polling at 89%, including Democrats.
No,
89%.
no, it isn't. No,
It's
it
not.
isn't.
It's not. That is a lie. That is a bold.
I'm not even
faced
keeping
lie.
track. There isn't a chance to. I'd be typing the entire time instead of interacting. Sorry, everybody, for the counter. It's not happening.
He's a nice guy, actually. Liked him a lot. Bad policy, but nice guy. Just said they want people to shovel snow. They got hit hard. Wants them to shovel snow, but if you apply for that job, you need to show 2 original forms of ID and a Social Security card.
That's for any job. That's for any job.
And even if you didn't have to do that, you're asking to shovel snow.
Both Republicans and Democrats overwhelmingly agree on the policy that we just enunciated. And Congress should unite and enact this common sense, country-saving legislation right now, and it should be before anything else happens.
Oh, God. I don't know if I'm going to survive this. And I mean that even without drinking.
Listen, I done already got the "you are stressed" from my watch.
I heard you say that. Yeah, that's another great point, Mason. Poll workers cannot unilaterally change what's happening at a poll station. It isn't allowed.
Because they want to cheat. There's only one reason. They make up all excuses.
From the cheater in chief?
Hey, excuse me. What about those 11,000 votes? What about those 11,000 votes? Hey, sir, what about those 11,000
They
votes?
want to cheat. They
Huh?
have cheated, and their policy is so bad that the only way they can get elected is to cheat. And we're going to stop it. We have to stop
You were
it,
the
guys.
one who called the Secretary of State of Georgia and asked him for 11,000 votes. Find him.
Sean Duffy, sit your bitch ass. Oh, that's not Sean Duffy.
No.
All the white men starting to look the same.
And here's one more opportunity to show common sense in government. In the gallery tonight are Sage Blair and her mother, Michelle. In 2021, Sage
what
was
this one-
14 when school officials in Virginia
What this one
sought
man
to
standing on his own for?
socially transition her to a new gender, treating her as a boy and hiding it from her parents. Hard to believe, isn't it?
That's not how that
That's
happens.
not how that works.
That's not how that works.
After she
All they did was
found in a horrific situation in
she,
Maryland,
I'm assuming from what the
the
way they're
11th
saying,
grade judge refused
he
to
at the
return
time
Sage
said
to her
he
parents
wanted
because
to be
they did not
referred to as a
immediately
he,
state that
so
their
the state
daughter
the school
was their son.
was referring to them
Sage was
as
Hold on,
a
hold on.
he.
All boys stayed home and
Ugh.
suffered terribly for a long time. But today, all of that is behind them because Sage is a proud and wonderful young woman with a full ride scholarship to Liberty University. Sage
Ugh.
and Michelle, please stand up.
Oh God, that would okay. Okay. I know she don't want to be there. Baby, blink twice if you need help.
Yeah, I do get that vibe.
Blink twice if you need help, baby.
Blink twice if you
Thank you
if
for
you
your
there
great
against your will.
bravery. And who can believe that we're even speaking about things like this? 15
Who
years
can?
ago, if somebody was
Lies
upset
are such
like
a
this,
weird thing you can throw
what's
around.
wrong with him? And now we have
And
to
yeah,
say it
Collie,
because
it's not.
going on all over numerous states without even telling the parents. But surely we can all agree no state can be allowed to rip children from their parents' arms.
No one
and
does.
transition
No state
them
does.
Nobody does that. No
No one
state
does
does
that.
that.
parents will-
No state does
for,
that.
For any idiot that might come
No
across
state does
our
that.
feed, no state's doing that. No state does that. It's not a thing. They can't.
No
do
state
that.
does that.
If
It's
if
not a thing that happens.
If a child comes in and tells a counselor, "Hey, I'm feeling like I want to be referred to as he," cool. They refer to them as he if it's a AFAB person. Oh my God! Fuck you. Oh, I just realized something. Hold on. Let me see if this shows up.
Not PragerU. Ah!
Boy, oh boy.
You know, they
We're
said
lucky we
Christopher.
have
They said the
something
slaves wanted to
like
be there.
this. Democrats are destroying our country, but we've stopped it just in the nick of time, didn't we?
Somebody already left. Look at that empty seat. Someone's like, "Nah, I'm out."
Yep. They're like, I would have never even shown
No one
up.
cares
I would have
more
not
about
even shown up.
protecting America's youth than our wonderful first lady, now a movie star. She's a movie star.
There it
Can you
is.
believe it?
There it is. Promoting the movie.
Who would have believed that? Over the past year, she has had an incredible impact championing AI legislation advancing a landmark executive order. Or
Melania,
forced
you
care
trying to blink
and
twice.
help
We don't
execute
buy
$30
it no
million
more.
We don't care anymore, Melania.
Melania Trump foster youth.
You're just as bad as your fucking husband.
Initiative. It's a tremendous, really a tremendous thing that happened and had a lot of bipartisan support.
No, it didn't.
She gets much better bipartisan support than I do. I get none. She gets a lot. Someday you're going to have to tell me how you did that. And students and educators in every
She's
state.
like, I'm gonna have to tell you
joined
something
the
later
First
on. I don't want to tell you
Lady's
shit.
efforts in
That face is like,
presidential AI
oh
challenge,
God.
keeping
The
America's
idea of
next
the idea
generation
of
positioned
spending
to
more days with you
succeed
brings
and
me such
strongly
terror. I
succeed
can't
in
keep
the
it off
future.
my face.
Tonight we welcome two young people whose lives reflect the First Lady's impact, Sierra Burns and Everest Nevermont. Thank you both, and Melania, thank you. I know how hard you worked on it. Thank you very much.
So apparently there is an American who was detained by ICE in the chamber right now.
I'm very proud to say that during my
What
time
is
in
this?
office, both the first
looking
4
at-
years and
Oh.
in particular this last
Sorry,
year,
I get it now.
there has been a tremendous renewal in religion, faith, Christianity,
God.
and belief in God.
There once was a peasant girl who was born in the shithole country, Slovenia, who only dreamed of marrying a rich man. Thank you, Mason.
This is especially true among young people, and a big part of that had to do with my great friend, Charlie Kirk. A great guy, great man.
No, he wasn't.
Oh God, here we go. Not Charlie Kirk. And here this bitch.
This dumb bitch.
Look at her. Look. Go ahead, get them tears out. Go ahead, push them out.
By an assassin, and martyred, really martyred for his beliefs. His wonderful wife, Erica,
Go ahead,
is
push
with
them
us
out.
tonight.
Push some
Erica,
tears
please
out.
stand.
Did she stand in? Get off my screen, ho.
Oh my God. She can't get the tears out. Move on. She can't get.
She can't get them tears out. She can't get what out. She can't muster up a tear because she don't care.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you a lot. In Charlie's memory, we must all.
You got the crying face with no tear. There you go. There you go. You finally got one
America
out.
is one nation under God, and we must totally reject political violence of any kind.
One Nation Under God was activated during the Cold War, specifically to
Yep.
make the idea being that we were going to be the ones that had God on our side. That is literally the reason. I think Eisenhower threw it in there just for that point. Wasn't anything else. No other fucking reason.
Possible. Really a beautiful thing to see.
No, it's
Above
not.
all, unleashing America's promise requires keeping our community safe. We have made incredible strides, yet dangerous repeat offenders continue to be released by pro-crime Democrat politicians again and again. We are honored to be joined tonight by a woman who's been through hell, Anya Zarutska. In 2022, she and her beautiful daughter, so beautiful, what a beautiful young woman, Irina fled war-torn.
I hate when he says that. When he says
it
beautiful
feels
young
so
woman, it
fucking
feels so
creepy.
gross.
near
It feels so
Charlotte,
fucking creepy.
North Carolina. And by the way, what's going on with Charlotte? Last summer, 23-year-old Irina was riding home on the train when a deranged monster who had been arrested over a dozen times and was released through no cash bail stood up and viciously slashed a knife through her neck and body. No one will ever forget there were people on that train. No one will ever forget the expression of terror on Irina's face as she looked up at her attacker in the last seconds of her life. She died instantly. She had escaped a brutal war,
No,
only
she
to be
didn't.
slain by a hardened
If you're
criminal.
gonna
set free
use
to
what was
kill
its own
in a
tragedy,
month.
please
And
get your
then
fucking
open
facts
orders.
straight.
Right.
She did not die
Zarutska,
instantly.
tonight, I
She bled
promise you
out
we will
by a
ensure
person that
justice for your
was
magnificent
fucked up in the
daughter,
head.
Irina.
That was a tragedy.
And you got her ass sitting next to Erica Kirk.
Oh, for the love of God.
You could have borrowed some of her tears.
I was going to say, Erica's looking over with the question mark of, how'd you fucking do that?
How'd you do that?
How did you get them tears out? Oh,
How did you have emotions?
I'm upset. I'm upset too. I'm upset that you look more real than I do.
I'm asking this Congress to pass tough legislation to ensure that violent and dangerous repeat offenders are put behind bars, and importantly, that they stay there.
They already are, and then the justice system kicks them out. I don't know what you're talking about.
Them Democrats live rent free in that man's head.
Yep.
The fact that they won't stand up has him seething. Oh God, Jesus!
I deployed the National Guard and federal law enforcement.
You can't do that to me.
Restore law and order to our most dangerous cities, including Memphis, Tennessee, big success. New Orleans, Louisiana, big success. And our nation's capital itself, Washington, D.C., where we have almost no crime anymore in Washington, D.C. How did that happen?
There wasn't much crime in D.C. to begin with when you started, bitch.
Crime was already reduced. It was at 30-year lows. Is that right?
The 30-year lows.
Crime in Washington is now at the lowest level ever recorded, and murders in D.C. this January were
It's already on its way down.
Close to 100% from a year ago.
So it's zero. It's zero? There's zero crime. That's what you just said. 100% down.
100%. So there's no crime.
There's no crime.
No
Zero
crime.
They don't like to hear that. One of the sick people, one of the brave service members who helped achieve this stunning turnaround was 20-year-old West Virginia Army National Guard Specialist Sarah Beckstrom. After a 4-month deployment, she voluntarily extended her service. Her rank was going to be lifted. She was doing so well. They were so proud of her. But the very next day, she was on patrol near the White House when she was ambushed and shot in the head by a terrorist monster from Afghanistan. Shouldn't have been in our country. And all because she...
That means crime ain't at 100%, bitch.
Yep.
Because he didn't like people wearing our uniform. He was sick, deranged, shouldn't have been in our country. Sarah Beckstrom died in order to defend our capital, and we are honored to be joined by her wonderful parents, Gary and Eveline. Your daughter was a true American.
Eveline? From the Wiz?
She was a great person. I saw reports on her that never...
Nobody bring you no bad news? When you wake up in the afternoon, which it pleases you to do. I mean, listen, I know it's sad to talk about people while, they grieving, and I get it. But y'all made yourselves fodder for this. You did it to yourselves. Stay your ass home next time.
A great young lady. I saw reports that were like, perfect. She was perfect. Serving alongside Sarah that day was Staff Sergeant Andrew Wolf. The terrorist shot Andrew in the head, and no one thought he could possibly make it. The two of them, Sarah and both shot violently.
You're going to dinner after this, even though they had dinner before this. You ain't shit for that.
They weren't even given a chance, except his wonderful mother, named Melody, who I spoke to the same night, and she was so positive. The doctors thought that Andrew was gone, but his mother said, no, Mr. President, Andrew will be fine. He's going to make it. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, he was given almost no chance. She said, I have no doubt, sir, he's going to be okay. This was a conversation that I had with her that night. With her son laying helplessly in bed, blood all over. Everybody is praying, she said, sir, he will be okay. The doctors didn't understand what she was saying. And after looking at the results of the damage done, neither did I. She was so strong and conclusive that even Andrew's great father felt she didn't really understand the gravity of the situation. But she turned out to be right. Right, Melanie? She turned out to be right.
She look like she might cast spells. I'm gonna be real with you. She look like she might cast spells. All right, Mason, we love you,
You
baby.
have a good night, Mason. Good luck with that 4 a.m. call.
We might be here Thursday. This is a lot.
Yeah, we'll do our best. We saw this coming. We were like, we got to do something.
I said, where does this woman come from? She's the most positive person I've ever met. With God's help, Andrew has battled back from the edge of death, and we're talking about the edge of death. On his way to a miraculous recovery. He's got a little work to do, but he's doing great. Nice to see he's a good.
I mean,
guy.
I just want him to
Nice to
wrap this shit up.
It won't be. He already said it was going to be a long speech, and these things are usually an hour and a half to 2, which means he's going to try to roll for 3. Yeah. Ain't that the truth?
Ain't that you right about that?
So Andrew, while you're up, now I'm going to ask a highly respected General James Stewart
While you're
to
up,
present
he sits
Staff
down.
Sergeant Andrew Wolf and the great family of Sarah Beckstrom with the award created by our late great President George Washington himself. It's called the Purple Heart.
Technically, technically?
Can you get a Purple Heart when you're alive?
Yes. Purple Heart just means injured in combat. That's why it's like, technically it would work.
Which is the one you only get when you die?
Posthumous. Posthumous anything. You can get a...
No.
Technically, they could give it to the girl as well. The fact that they're
They
only
did.
giving it to the live one.
No, they gave them to both of them.
Oh, did they?
They're gonna ask for that Purple Heart back at the end.
This metal is expensive, and
Give that back.
We mine it for all kinds of shit. So give that back.
We're proudly restoring safety for Americans at home. And
By the
we
way,
are
that
also
Presidential Medal of Freedom
restoring
earlier
security
for the hockey
Americans
player.
abroad.
Come on now.
Our country has never been
We just
stronger.
handing these
My
things out like
first
hotcakes
10
since
months
Russia.
Like
left.
hotcakes.
wars,
Anybody can get it.
including Cambodia. Isn't it funny?
You didn't end
Rubio,
8
you look-
wars.
Six people.
Rubio, you look like you died on the
Cambodia,
inside.
Thailand,
Just
Pakistan,
daily.
and India would have been a
Little bitty
nuclear war.
Rubio.
35 million people said the Prime Minister of Pakistan would have died if it were not for my involvement. Kosovo and Serbia,
Nope.
Israel and Iran, Egypt and Ethiopia,
Nope.
Armenia and Azerbaijan,
Still nope.
the Congo and Rwanda. and
Still
of
nope.
course the
Those
war in
several,
Gaza,
many of those are
which
still going.
proceeds at a very low level. It's just about there. And I want to thank Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner for your help. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Jared. And I also want to thank the man they report to, Secretary of State Marco Rubio. Thank you, Marco.
That's right. Sit your ass down. Oh, now you got to get up.
Yeah. Got up, did something.
You're the same
sat
height
back
when you
down.
sit down and when you stand up.
He stood up, got his quick moment, and then just sat back down. He's like, I don't need that. Thank you. I
like you.
just please move on.
You know, Marco got 100% of the votes when he was in government. I think our next one was about 54%. And some of the Democrats are now saying, "I can't
That's
believe
because
they approved that
that's
guy."
because
And he
when
said
they
it's an
when he
honor
was
that they
up
feel
for
that
it,
way.
they're like, "We'll give you Marco
He would've done a
Rubio
great
because
job.
Marco
We'll see
Rubio
what they
isn't
say.
just a
I think
piece
he'll
of
go
shit.
down
He
as
at
the
least
best
has
ever."
some kind of a brain." And most people can't see him because he's so damn short, but that's a different problem.
That's because they
Oh,
they
Jesus Christ! Sorry.
God, Tim, I want Tim Scott and his teeth to go somewhere else.
I think you and I both had that moment of just, oh, he just
Ooh, them
appears.
teeth.
them teeth led the way.
Returned home. Can you believe
Scott popped up in the face of that, and we both just went, "Oh, Jesus!" It's like a weird Jack in the Box moment.
Nobody thought it was possible. Nobody thought that was possible. Both living and dead, and those parents.
See, the Democrats will stand up when you talk.
who had a dead
Sit down, John
boy,
Fetterman.
they'd always tell me their boy, they wanted him as much
Fetterman
as
looks like he got
was
distracted by his phone.
for an amazing period of time. And became back, and we got all of the living hostages back, and many, many before then. But I always said those last 20 are going to be very tough. But we got many, many more, hundreds. But I said those last 20 are going to be tough. We got it back, but we only got back 14 or 15 of the dead of the 28. And believe it or not, Hamas worked along with Israel, and they dug and they dug and they dug. It's a tough thing to do, going through bodies all over, passing up 100 bodies sometimes for each one that they found. Tough job. And they finally got it back to 27. And then Steve and Jared, they got it back to 28. We found all 28. Nobody thought that was possible, but we did it.
Yeah, it was amazing. They had to go digging through the
They had to go digging through
of
the
corpses
piles of.
that you put on top of them.
Good night.
Good night, Carly.
Impossible to be. They had their boy back. The mother said, "Sir, we have our boy back." What a period of time that was, but we got them all back. So thank you both very much. Take care.
I mean, clap for the fact that we got everybody back.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
That's a reasonable thing to stand
And
up
we're
for.
working
And clap.
very hard to end the ninth war, the killing and slaughter between Russia and Ukraine, where 25,000 soldiers are dying each and every month. Think of that, 25,000 soldiers are dying a month.
Russians.
A war which would have never
Russians.
happened.
25,000 Russians.
As
We don't know the
president, I will
exact
make
number of
peace
Ukraine
wherever
because they don't
I
want to
can, but I
release
will
it because they
never
don't have
hesitate
the
to confront threats to
manpower
America
that Putin is throwing into the
wherever
meat
we must.
grinder.
That's why in a breakthrough operation last June, the United States military obliterated Iran's nuclear weapons program with an attack on Iranian soil.
Then why are we back there?
Operation
And why are we
Midnight
claiming that
Hour.
within a week they're going to have enriched uranium? Have you heard about all that? Has anyone
No.
heard about that? That's the reason we're going back, is because they're starting up another enrichment program. I thought we obliterated it. Obliterated it more than anyone had ever obliterated anything, if I do recall correctly what you stated.
A nuclear weapon. Many decades. Since they seized control of that proud nation 47 years ago, the regime and its murderous proxies have spread nothing but terrorism, death, and hate. They've killed and maimed thousands of American service
Here it goes.
members and hundreds of thousands.
This is what I was worried about.
Millions of people
Hold on.
with what's called roadside bombs. They were the kings of the roadside bomb. And we took out Soleimani. I did that during my first term. Had a huge impact.
Yeah,
He was the
that turned
father
out well.
of the roadside
That
bomb.
didn't have responses.
I'm not high enough for this.
Mm-hmm.
And just over the last couple of months with the protests, they've killed at least, it looks like 32,000 protests. 32,000 protesters in their own country. They shot them and hung them. We stopped them from hanging a lot of them. with the threat
No, we
of
didn't. No one
serious
intervened.
violence. This
There was
is
no intervention.
some
They just
terrible people.
killed enough of them that the protests
They've
stopped.
already developed missiles that can threaten Europe and our bases overseas, and they're working to build missiles that will soon reach the United States of America.
No, they won't.
After midnight hammer.
They're not. They won't.
That's
they were
not. That's
warned
not even
to
in the cards
make
right
no
now.
future attempts to rebuild
If they
their
have those, they're
weapons
getting them from
program, in
Russia.
particular
Here
nuclear
it goes.
weapons. Yet they continue, starting it all over. We wiped it out, and they want to start all over again. And are at this moment again pursuing their sinister ambitions. We are in negotiations with them. They want to make a deal, but we haven't heard those.
You've already
secret
pulled
words.
out of a
We
deal
will
we
never
had with them.
have a nuclear weapon. My preference
Go ahead, stand up.
It's when he says something that's
My
actually
preference is to
helpful.
solve this problem through diplomacy. But one thing is certain, I will never allow the world's #1 sponsor of terror, which they are by far, to have a nuclear weapon. Can't let that happen.
That's a valid thing. But yet
Valid,
again,
I will give you.
sir,
Listen,
you're the one that pulled us out of the nuclear program. You're that nuclear deal that we had with them. And you're the one that is now sending troops over to fucking do stuff again, even though you said you obliterated it.
Military on Earth. I rebuilt the military in my first term.
Oh, you done it.
We're going to continue to do so. Also, we just approved a $1 trillion budget. We have no choice. We have to be strong. Because hopefully we will seldom have to use this great power that we built together. It's really called peace through strength, and it's been very, very effective.
It's made us so many friends. So many friends.
yeah, so many friends. They're friends all over the place.
Yeah, we built how.
So thanks to Republican in Congress who are investing that record number of dollars, have no choice, in the United States Armed Forces. Also creating a lot of jobs, but we're not even doing it for that reason. Because as I said, we have more jobs, more people working today than ever before in the
No,
history
we
of
don't.
our country.
That's a lie. That's a
That
lie.
is
Oh
that
God,
is a
not
bold-faced
Lindsey Graham.
lie.
There are allies have just agreed.
Hey, Lady
Graham.
Graham.
Very strong request.
Lindsey Graham looking for his next trick. That's why he
Pay
looked up at the
5%
gallery.
of GDP for military defense rather than the 2%, which they weren't paying. We were paying for almost all of their. Now they're paying 5 as opposed to not paying 2.
That is partly true. I've looked into a lot of the GDP of NATO and how 5% GDP was supposed to go to it, and very few countries were doing it. But they're not doing it because you told them to. They're doing it because Russia is an actual threat.
We send over to Ukraine, we send through NATO, and they pay us in full. They pay us totally in full. Every branch of our armed forces is setting records for recruitment. This is so exciting. And every service member recently.
I don't actually think that's true either. Who this lady in red on the right? She been standing up more than most people.
That's what I'm trying to figure out who that hoe
Every
is.
service member recently received a warrior dividend of $1,770.
Here's a fun fact for you. No, they fucking didn't. No, they fucking didn't. Did you hear about this warrior dividend thing? No, they didn't. They took
I knew
the
about
money,
it, but
they took the money from the housing for the housing and life allotment and gave it to them as just a straight check. You know how that turned out? They got less money. They got less money because it was taxed. Because it was a gift donation or a whatever the hell you want to call it. It was a taxed thing that went through the loophole, so they actually gave them less than $1,700, and they took it from something that already was there for them to use and not taxed. Well, that's just the thing. That's just the thing, Lucian. They didn't even get the fucking money. How do I know? Again, I am the research nerd. I looked into this. Yeah,
Put it on.
she absolutely got her face done on she got her face done on Monday so she could be here. She ain't smiling because her face so stiff.
We're also restoring American security and dominance in the Western Hemisphere, acting to secure our national interests and defend our country from violence, drugs, terrorism, and foreign interference for years.
Yeah, by just randomly blowing people up.
Yeah, by blowing up fishermen.
Large parts of Mexico, really large parts of Mexico, have been controlled by murderous drug
You
cartels.
really? I want to know why you
That's
hate
why I
Mexicans so
designated
much.
these cartels as foreign
Somebody cut
terrorist
his head wrong
organizations,
once.
and I declared illicit fentanyl as a weapon of mass destruction.
It's still coming through.
Forgot about that.
Military campaign
Beth, we're on it.
stopped record amounts of drugs
I
coming
forgot
into our
about that,
country.
too.
It virtually stopped it completely coming in by water or sea. You probably noticed that.
It has not been stopped.
It very seriously damaged their fishing industry also. Nobody wants to go fishing anymore.
Yeah, because you
We've
blew
also
up.
You made a
taken
joke
down
about
one of the
that?
most sinister
Jesus.
Cartel kingpins of all, and so that yesterday.
Like, you look at some of the boats that you blew up. They are fishing boats.
Yeah,
None
you
of those are
also
high-speed
pardoned
moving
one of the
boats.
most.
Oh yeah, you pardoned a drug kingpin.
In January, elite American warriors carried out one of the most complex, spectacular feats of military competence and power in world history. No one's seen anything like it. Foreign leaders, I won't tell you who, called me.
Obama did it.
They couldn't believe. They all watched. They saw what happened. This is a different fighting force that we had years ago when we fought to tie.
Except for when Obama came out with that suit on
Look at
with Osama bin Laden.
Space Force is my baby. As we did that, my baby is becoming so important.
I still can't believe Space Force is a thing.
Oh, yep.
Eric Trump looks like a tall Oompa Loompa.
Eric's desperately clapping
And
for
America's
his dad's,
armed
his
forces
dad's love.
overwhelmed.
Yay,
All
Daddy.
defenses are not only defeated
Daddy.
enemy
It's my dad.
fighters. To end the reign of outlaw dictator Nicolas Maduro
Dad, I love
and bring
you
him
so
to
much.
face American justice.
I know Elizabeth Warren's like, get the hell out of my
This
way.
is an absolutely colossal victory for the security
that man
of the
saving
United
Elizabeth
States,
Warren
and
right
it
now.
also opens up a bright new beginning.
Blocking that view
I know it.
with the people
what
of
probably is the
Venezuela.
smell wafting off
We're
of there.
working
I know it
closely
smelled like
with the
shit
new
in there.
president
Look at JD
of
Vance.
Venezuela,
He's just blinking
Delcy
away them
Rodriguez,
tears.
to unleash
It's
extraordinary
like, it
economic
smells
gains for
like ass. I
both
can
of
taste
our
it in my
countries and
mouth.
to bring new hope to those who have suffered so
It,
terribly.
does it? And Mike Johnson's like,
really
I
did
love
so.
that smell.
With us
Yeah,
tonight is
Johnson's like,
Alejandro
ass.
Gonzalez. He grew up
I miss that
tight-knit
smell.
Venezuelan family and was especially close to her beloved uncle Enrique. But after Enrique ran for office and opposed Maduro, he was kidnapped by Maduro's security forces and thrown into the regime's really infamous prison
we
in
said
Caracas.
we said we were gonna be like this.
I said I'm talking shit. I said I'm talking shit all
This
night.
whole time we just trying to have some fun because this
But
is
since the raid,
depressing.
we have worked with the new leadership, and they have ordered the closure of that vile prison and released hundreds of political prisoners already.
Oh yeah, but you're gonna open up a whole bunch of prisons
But
here.
you opening
Alejandro,
1,000 of them
pleased to
here.
inform you that not only has your uncle been released, but he is here tonight. We brought him over to celebrate his freedom with you in person. Enrique, please come down.
Are you kidding? What in the game
Wait a
show
minute.
is this?
Real quick side note, this man talking about kicking out illegal immigrants, and he just flew one in.
What? I'm
He
like,
just flew in his own immigrant.
this was like a talk show.
Yeah. It's Dopra.
Doper, Doper is diabolical.
Thank you, Enrique. Have a good time. Nice to have you back, Enrique.
That was creepy as fuck. That was coming
There were
from
many
Trump. That's
heroes
always
on
creepy
that
as
January
fuck.
About his
raid
daughter?
that captured Maduro.
Yeah, no,
really
niece.
great heroes.
Either way,
It was very
ew.
dangerous. They knew we were coming. They were all set.
Yeah, he's one of the good ones.
But the deeds of one warrior that night will live forever in the eternal chronicles of military valor. Chief Warrant Officer 5, Eric Slover, planned the mission and was the flight lead in the cockpit of the first helicopter. A big, beautiful, powerful helicopter.
Jesus.
The massive Chinook.
Oh,
Carrying,
why?
as
Stop
you
being
can
so fucking
imagine,
creepy.
Many
What's up, Pup Diego? Hi,
American
baby.
warfighters.
What's up, Diego?
Wearing the dog tags, his wife Amy had blessed with holy water before he left. She knew it was going to be a rough one. Eric steered the Chinook under the cover of night and
We've been in here
descended
talking
swiftly
shit.
upon Maduro's heavily protected military fortress. This was a major
And that is why he. See, now you telling on him.
It was not a military installation. They
He would've had-
raided a man's apartment.
Chinese military technology.
He would have had plausible deniability when they come back, when we come back and do the trials for all this bullshit. But you didn't told everybody what happened. You a
Yeah,
snitch.
Not just that. This is like, if he's an operative, he is releasing this man's name to the public.
He absorbed 4 agonizing shots, shredding his leg into numerous pieces. And yet, despite the fact that the use of his legs was vital to successful helicopter flight, legs are the most important part of flying a helicopter, to deliver the many commandos who would capture and detain Maduro was the only thing Eric was thinking about. Then, even as he was gushing blood, which was flowing back down the aisle, helicopter lands at a steep angle. The machine guns stood right in front of him. They were right in front of him, 2 machine gunners who escaped the wrath of the previous planes. Eric maneuvered his helicopter with all of those lives and souls to face the enemy and let his gunners eliminate the threat. Turned the helicopter around so the gunners could take care of business, saving the lives of his fellow warriors from what could have been a catastrophic crash deep in enemy territory.
Is there a window on the
Only after
Chinook that
safely
lets
landing
him
the helicopter
that
with
lets a
all the
gunner
warriors
fire
aboard
out?
We can
in
look
the
at that
exact
for
right
right now.
spot, which was
I
vital
don't
to
know
the
if there
mission.
is.
Probably would have had maybe cancel the mission if that didn't happen. Eric told his co-pilot, also wounded but not as gravely, to
Yes, there's a window.
take over.
There's a
I'm
couple
about
of them.
ready to pass out.
Okay. I'm sitting
The
here going,
success
wait,
of the
what?
entire mission and the
Oh, yeah,
lives of
right behind
his
the
fellow
cockpit.
warriors
That's
hinged
right.
on Eric's ability to take
I'm so used to seeing the
searing
ones that
pain
predominantly
was
have troop transport that
unbelievable
any of
what's
them
happened to
having
his
that
legs.
forward-mounted guns
of the
just throws
bullets
me
and
off.
keep on flying and landing. People knew what was happening. Everybody in the back of the helicopter.
Oh, my God.
Because they saw the blood pouring down the aisle. Chief Warrant Officer Slover is still recovering from his serious wounds, but
Wake me up when he get done.
I was just about to say, this is what his third
and
fucking
Amy, come on in.
story. Does he just have a line of guests standing out in the hallway?
Listen,
Look,
homeboy look like he don't want to be here.
So they're all trying to point.
Don't look like he want to be here.
They're giving him the Medal of Honor. Based on the description of the after-action report by a drunk old man, it does sound.
It sounds like he
worthy
deserves.
of it. So
But you also might be a war criminal.
I will allow for the moment of respect that I give to Medal of Honor recipients, because that sounds like, and based on the fact that he's using a walker, he definitely got hit in the leg
In
multiple
recognition of
times.
Eric's actions above and beyond the call of duty, I would now like to ask General Jonathan Braga to present Chief Warrant Officer Slover with our nation's highest military award, the Congressional Medal of Honor.
By the way, these are usually done in private ceremonies at the White House.
Yep.
Doing it here is a political move. It actually denigrates this honor. So I highly respect this man for doing this and for earning that. I don't respect the asshole using it the way that he is. Yeah, Lucian, same boat. I didn't even look at the chat until I finished that statement, but I'm in the exact same boat. Can absolutely respect the man, the officer, for doing his job and helping get those people there safe. Don't have to respect the person giving it the way that he is. This is usually done at the White House, in the Oval Office, or in what was the Rose Garden, because it is meant as a solemn occasion, not a look at me handing out these, like, and you get a car, and you get a car, and you get a car.
Well, thank you very much, Eric.
The Gold Star was the medal I was thinking about before.
Great to
Oh,
get
yeah,
to know
yeah.
you. I met with them
Gold
and
Star
with a lot
families.
of their fellow warriors at Fort Bragg recently. You notice the name Fort Bragg? We have it back.
He's fine now.
This
We won the
schmuck.
First World War with it, the Second World War with it, and then they decided to change the name. So we changed it back. Everybody wanted to change back too.
No, they done it.
And 10 of Eric's
Most
fellow
people didn't care.
warriors from that incredible night of victory will also be receiving medals at a private ceremony that will soon be held at the White House. And
As it should have been, you piece of shit. I think even the warrant officer is standing there with that stoic face because even he realizes this is a political stunt.
Yeah.
He loves that his wife was there, but he hates the fact that this was
Thank you, Eric.
the way it was done.
That's a big one. Tonight we've celebrated many truly extraordinary.
There's one
American
fun
patriots,
fact about
but
the Medal of Honor that
there
I
is
do
one last living legend to
love.
honor
It's
before we
that
go.
any man,
He is
regardless of
one
rank,
more
sees a
heroic
man who
American
earned the Medal of
aviator.
Honor is required
Navy
to
fighter
salute
pilot
him.
Royce Williams served in World War II, Korea, Vietnam, flying more than 220 missions. In the skies over Korea in 1952, Royce was in the dogfight of a lifetime, legendary dogfight. Flying through blizzard conditions, his squadron was ambushed by 7 Soviet fighter planes. It was his first.
This could have been a
combat
separate
of the war,
ceremony.
despite being
This is
massively
like
outnumbered
this
and
isn't a State of the
outgunned. Royce
Union. This is a
led the takedown of
let
4
me
enemy
talk about
jets and
patriotism. Let me
almost
talk
destroyed
about
the others, vanquishing
all of
his
these sob
adversaries,
stories. Let me pull on heartstrings. This is not a State of the Union. This
to his
is
own
a
plane and being
this is a
seriously
talk
hurt.
show.
His story
This is
was
a talk
secret
show.
For over 50 years, he didn't even want to tell his wife, but the legend grew and grew.
I think if we
But
cut out
tonight, at 100
the
years
stories,
old,
we're
this
looking at
brave
it's an
Navy
hour.
captain is
We're
finally
2
getting
hours
the
in on the
recognition
stream,
he
and that was only
deserves.
about 10 minutes before
He
it
was a
started. So we're like an
legend
hour
long
and
before
45
this
in.
evening.
I-
Royce,
I
please
feel like
stand
this is
up,
a
and I will
45-minute
ask the First
speech.
Lady of the United
Yeah.
States to present Captain Royce Williams with his Congressional Medal of Honor.
That's why he's sitting. That's why she's sitting
Two.
next to him, because she wasn't
Two.
moving.
That's 2 medals of honor passed out in a night in a place like this. Like, he doesn't even realize he was getting it. He's making a little.
He don't
like,
know where
"Oh,
he at."
huh." Thank you for your service, sir, and fuck getting abused like this.
He about to be like, take this thing off my neck. It's choking me.
Look, see? Respect. Respect.
This is foolishness. Abigail Spanberger, you better torch this motherfucker.
Is Spanberger giving the response?
Yeah.
Oh, light him up. Talk about the fact that this was an amazing night for the people who earned their honors. However, it is nominally not used as a stage for the president to show it off
For fascism. For fascism.
for fascism. He on so many stimulants, Diego. He up there just shitting his pants. He snorted so many lines of coke before he walked in. RFK and him both off a toilet somewhere.
Yeah, this is actually pissing me off more than anything else.
This is, and you can hear it with how I'm responding. Like, I'm calling him out for the bullshit, but this is actually upsetting. Absolutely give these men their honors. Give that Purple Heart to that man. Whatever. Don't care. Fantastic. Recognize the people who've earned it. Don't do it here. Doing it here denigrates the honor.
Thank you, Royce, and thank
That
you,
was,
Eric.
this will be like, and it's gonna
I've
not
always
the same
wanted
by
the
any means, but
Congressional
this will be like them
Medal of Honor
live
as a
streaming
friend
the
of my
IML
life to give it to
medal
myself, and I wouldn't know
ceremony.
why I'd be taking it, but
Yeah.
if they ever open up that law, I will be there with you someday. But you know, that's our highest honor, Congressional Medal
No,
of
you
Honor,
won't.
and that's a big thing. And
He'll be
it's an
with it
honor to
someday.
be
What
in
did
the
he
same
just
room
fucking
with
say?
you.
That he'll someday he'll get the
Very much,
Congressional
Eric. Thank
Medal
you.
of Honor.
No, you fucking won't, Mr. Bone fucking Spurs. Diego, it's been a steady stream. If you want to do anything, just watch.
Thank you.
Just watch JD Vance back there. JD Vance behind him just
250 years
tasting
is
it.
a long time in the life of a nation.
Oh,
But in
Trump
another
and
sense,
this
it's really
Trump
a
and
mere moment in the
Captain
eye of
Royce
history.
both have the same marks on their
Two of the
hand. They both got
gentlemen we
actions
met in
recently.
the gallery this evening took their first breaths 1 century ago, 100 years before that, on
Oh,
July
I cannot believe this.
4th, 1826.
I'm
the
so
author of
pissed.
the Declaration of Independence, brilliant, Thomas Jefferson drew his last breath. Just a single long human lifespan separates the giants who declared and won our independence from the heroes who stand among us tonight. Everything our nation
single
has done,
lot. No,
everything
it's
we have
not.
A
achieved,
single
has been the
short
work of
single-
lifespan.
great lifetimes.
A single short lifespan.
Those brief chapters, Americans built this nation
Are
from
you-
13 humble colonies.
What
He
if-
can't
The
do count. He
pinnacle of
can't
human
count.
Civilization and human freedom. The strongest, wealthiest, most powerful, most successful.
Just wait till JD
nation
Vance starts
in
wrinkling
all
his
of
nose
history.
again. You'll know that he just
Americans
added another
ventured
layer
out
to whatever's in
across
his
the
pants.
Daunting and dangerous continent. We carved past through an unforgiving wilderness.
He got that lid on
settled
the
their boundaries
on his
from
glass,
water.
so he don't get no poop
strange,
particles in
You don't
it.
get no poop in it?
very dangerous
He said, "I don't want no poop
wild
particles in it."
west.
Oh, there it is. He's
From
tasting it
empty
again.
marshes and wide open plains, we raised up the world's greatest cities. Together, we mastered the world's
And then look,
mightiest industries,
Mike Johnson in the back going,
shattered histories,
"I remember
monsters,
him."
tyrannies. We liberated millions from the chains of fascism.
Everything
communism,
reminds me of him.
oppression, and terror. Americans lifted humanity into the skies.
That smells
on
like
wings
Juan
of
Carlo.
aluminum and steel.
Oh,
And we
Juan.
launched mankind into
Oh, Juan
the
Carlo.
stars on rockets powered by
Her weekend in
sheer
the back of that truck
American
stop
will
was
and unyielding
pure
American
bliss.
pride. We wired the globe with our ingenuity. We captivated the planet with American culture. And now we are pioneering the next great American breakthrough.
Black culture.
We don't have
the
culture,
entire
sir.
world.
We've stolen
All
it
of
from
this
everyone.
and
Wait,
so
I have a
much more
T-shirt
is
for
the
this.
enduring
La-
legacy
listen, Latin
unnatural
culture.
of the hardworking patriots who built and defended this country and who still carry the hopes
Hold
and
up, I got
freedoms.
a T-shirt for this while he's on his fucking rambling.
I gotta see this T-shirt, y'all. Hold on.
I'm holding it up just so the
You
screen
know the tag-on thing. The screen
Oh,
ain't
the
gonna do
damn
it.
blur. All right, all it says, it's literally got a guy up here on top of another guy beating the shit out of him, and it says English doesn't borrow from other languages. English follows other languages down dark alleys, knocks them over, and goes through their pockets for loose grammar.
There is no challenge Americans cannot overcome.
It ain't wrong.
No frontier
Yeah,
too vast for
Diego,
us to
define
conquer.
American
No
culture.
dream too
Go.
bold for us to chase. No horizon too distant for us to claim. For our destiny is written by the hand of providence, and these first 250 years were just the beginning.
And the hand of
From the
racism and white
rugged border
privilege.
towns
Yep.
of Texas to the heartland villages of Michigan, from the sun-kissed shores of
America
Florida
has
to the
never
Indian
had
fields of
culture.
the Dakotas, and
Has
from the
never had
historic
its
streets of
own
Philadelphia
culture.
to right here in our nation's capital, Washington, D.C. The golden age of America is upon
You
us.
wanted to talk about
The
gold.
revolution
You
that began
definitely
in
wanted to talk about gold.
1776 has not ended. It still continues because the flame of liberty and independence still burns in the heart of every American patriot. And our future will be bigger, better, brighter, bolder, and more glorious than ever before. Thank you, God bless you, and God bless America.
Mother of God.
Thank you so much, Jesus.
it's over.
Okay, oh God, it's over. Listen,
The Democrats just.
I'm gonna tell
flying out
y'all.
the door.
Please, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I'm gonna watch the Democratic response,
Yeah.
but I don't know if I'm gonna watch it on stream.
Yeah, we might do that as our own thing. I might record it so that way if we have our own statements to say against some stupid thing that the Democrats claim that because don't get us wrong. Here's the best way to put this. JB,
I ain't no
tell me
Democrat.
tell me if I'm wrong. Yeah, neither of us are. We fucking abhor the Republicans. We very much dislike and hate in some regards so many of the Democrats. Because they don't do a fucking thing.
I'm pretty much I've told you, I'm pretty much
I'm a leftist.
socialist. I'm a
Yeah,
leftist.
I'm a leftist. I would define myself in a socialist sense based on a lot of my ideals and things that I follow. But at the very least, who the fuck this bitch?
That's
That man walking in front of him.
Who is
got
that hoe?
sad- I don't know. That man walking in front of him.
He
though,
smell
got
it.
that
He
sad-
smell it.
No, yeah, he got that sad sack face on him. Not because he's he just has the grumpy cat face. He's got that face on because he is legitimately just like get on my way, it's following me. Ugh.
you. I know you smell that.
Well, that was what I'm not even gonna call that the State of the Union. There were like 30 minutes of him actually.
That was
talking
Donald
about
Trump, the talk show.
Yeah. That's the best way to put it. That was Donald Trump, the talk show, because that had nearly zero substance. That had so the music kicked on and I didn't know where I was. Sorry. I literally looked down at my phone, looked all around. I was very confused. But
We love you too, Lucien.
yeah. Love you, Lucien. Say hi to Selena.
But yes, on that note, guys, we're gonna get out of here.
Yeah. But thank you for the people that joined us, for dealing with whatever that was. For anyone who watched this later, we hope it was entertaining. It wasn't for us. We were sitting here in mostly horror. We were doing our best to make it funny because it was just sad.
Yes, you will see us soon. Not at South Plains, but
Yeah, not there.
You'll
but
see us soon.
We'll be around. All right, but thank you all for joining us. This has been a impromptu episode of Queer and Present Danger. We're possibly back on Thursday where we may review a little bit more of this with a little more fact checking and so forth to kind of make points that
well, tell them what we might do.
time.
We may not do that.
That's what I'm saying. We might, but if we're not here on Thursday, we're here every other Thursday. So if we're not here in 2 days, see us in a little over 2 weeks. We're happy to have you here and enjoy our wonderful look at politics through the eyes of a queer lens. Anything you got, JB, before we go?
Well, I'm ready to go.
You ready to go? You're like, I've been here for 2 hours, bitch. I'm ready.
I love y'all.
All right. Love you all. We will